Where am I? My head. Marriott? Anybody?
Так, всем привет, алло. Раз, два, три, прием связи. Как слышно меня? Отлично, так, сейчас движение В вперед. Назад. Так, на помощь. Вы здесь? Коваль марит. База, это ясно, у меня проблема. Здесь ты! Кричишь. База, ты слышишь, что у меня тревожные симптомы. Сильная боль в голове. Так, движение вперед. Серьезных травм нет, но мне от этого не легче. Где вообще нахожусь? Меня кто-нибудь слышит? Свяжитесь с экипажем. Окей. Доктор. Вот дерьмо.
For a moment. My receiver's dead, but the transmitter may still be working.
Пока работает. Так, уровень кислорода. В баке целых 2 понял. Так, подожди. Мне нужно настройки, звук потише, я думаю. Так, как-то вот так вот сделаю. Так. Маяк пропал, где он? Поищите журнал миссии. Так, что это? Запасы пищи. Это что? Ничего, так и знал. Я здесь одна. Маяк тоже не видеть. Не видать. Не видеть, блядь. Может, миссия подходила к концу? Опа. А что это? Посмотрим, поставила меня Яна. Ясно. Что там? Что это?
Are we on Regis 3?
Мы на планете Регис 3.
Ring any bells? My crew have no way to tell me. So I report that I have no recollection of this planet. The last thing I remember. Hang on.
Секунду.
We've
Мы
closed
завершили
the
исследовательский центр.
We were already in
Цикл.
hibernation. Flying back. Is my blackout a side effect of metabolic depression? That would be bizarre. For some reason, our crew split into two groups. The first one set up camp. I wonder if I was with them.
Или как раз направлялась в лагерь. Что это?
Both groups landed in the same place.
Посадочные аппараты.
I took two landers to the surface. I don't usually do this. Maybe the first one broke. The first group explored the ocean with no biologist. It's weird. And the other one, just me, took a different route. Leading to...
Направление в лагерь. Точно, я направляюсь прямиком в лагерь. Окей.
You must be somewhere near.
Так.
Give me a sign. Send up a flare, the probe. Anything. Okay. I'm gonna head to the camp, but I'll be keeping an eye out for you.
Заебал кот.
Well done, past me.
Да, сука,
You didn't
заткнись.
disappoint after all.
Сука.
I sound like I need to stop doing this.
Так, где там кот? Пес.
Looking for something that
Я еще ничего
resembles
похоже на пса. Пес. Так, пес. Это... О, вот он.
Bingo!
А вот и
I
пес.
found the dog. We have the first one. I need one more.
Нужно еще один.
Hey, crocodile.
Эй, крокодил,
Where are you?
ты где? Это больше похоже на крокодила.
That has an interesting shape of a crocodile indeed.
Так.
I report that I
Да
have
ты
established
заебал!
my position. Time to hit the road.
Хватит орать. Придурок. Найти дорогу в лагерь. Отлично. И как я это сделаю? А, бегать умеет.
I think I see our ship.
Наш корабль.
You're not leaving without me, are you?
Вы же не собираетесь без меня улететь? Так, что это?
More dropped equipment.
Брошенное оборудование. Похоже, я не слабо шлепнулась.
A metal detector.
Детектор? Что за детектор?
Dr. Gorski, you won't be pleased. More equipment to repair. The detector's dead. Guess I shouldn't just leave it like this. Broken or not.
Какой-то детектор. Для чего он нужен? Непонятно. Так. Сходим сюда, пожалуй. Вот сюда. Она прыгать не умеет? Походу нет.
I'm in a canyon, which doesn't make it easy to navigate. I hope the data's trustworthy and you're close by.
Что это? Ой! А, типа она сама залазит?
That's my rope.
Это мой канат.
It didn't just fall out of the backpack, so apparently I didn't have time to collect it before I fell.
О, что это? Крюк? Напевает. Что дальше? Следы остаются. Забраться сможешь? Может. Так. Давай слезем. Отлично. Локатор.
Oh, I have something on the tracker. I assume it's no one from the crew, so perhaps it's my beacon.
Найдите передатчик при помощи локатора. Окей. Где-то здесь.
There's water on this desert planet. Or another liquid that did not allow the biocenosis to form.
Неизвестная жидкость.
It won't be easy to replenish drinking supplies. Not without tests. Filtration.
Что это?
Remember, third rule.
Третье правило? Какое? Коваль, как дела? Пока порядок.
I was about to. Already awake? Good.
Так.
My body might be awake, but my brain is still in the fridge.
I wouldn't be so sure, my dear. Clearly your sense of humor was first awake. Now, try to get up, slowly.
Dr. Gorski doesn't look so well.
How are you holding up, Gorski? Don't get up just yet. Is it really so hard for you to remember a couple of simple rules?
I have to stretch my legs. They're numb.
Hibernation will do that. Just sit for a while.
Так, вставай.
Here, take it, and remember the third
Zip.
rule.
Yes, I know. Stay hydrated.
In small sips.
Always the first one to get up. I don't know how you do it, Merritt.
It's a matter of habit. After so many cycles of cryogenic sleep, one either gets used to it or becomes a tortoise.
Черепаху. Так, что дальше делать? Встаем.
Koval, will you help me here?
Sure, I'm coming. This is
Какого?
not our system. Has anyone noticed we're in the wrong place?
Koval, it's not a good time.
Yasna, look for yourself. This is not the right planet.
You shouldn't be walking yet. Koval, could you stop it?
I'm telling you, we woke up in the wrong place.
Yes, we heard you. Enough of this, Yasna.
Пей.
Astrogator.
Debating chamber in 15 minutes. This can't be good.
Guess we'll find out. But first, here, hold on to it and remember.
Пейте достаточно воды. Локатор. Так, вон там, понял. Иду. Идем. Здесь вроде ничего нету. Нам нужно спуститься к воде. Интересно, она чистая или нет? Сейчас проверим это. Так. Пытаемся. Опа. Бежим. Здесь можно спуститься? Что с ней? Так. Для начала сюда. Что с водой? Ты можешь набрать воды? Или нет? Так, понятно. Бежим дальше. Так. Где-то здесь. Тепло, еще теплее. Вот он. Нашла. Найдите дорогу в лагерь. Напевает. Так, а здесь что? Здесь ничего нету? Источники, что ли? Ей жарко, что ли? Или что с ней происходит? Залазь. Идем дальше. Локатор больше не нужен. Что здесь? Как эта пещера еще была? Да ебать. Камень. Вот там пещера была. Ладно, времени не так мало. Идем. Что-то хреново, походу. А что с камнями? Ой. Полный экран в окне. Ультра. И что с камнями? Странная хрень. Пора в путь. Все на ультах стоит. Напевает опять. Так.
On some planets, such storms last for several hundred days. I hope it's not one of them. If this area is volcanically active, ash outbursts and extreme temperature changes may explain the extinction of local fauna and flora. But it's all just too idyllic. There's no dust in the air. The sky's clear, and the soil looks like laterite to me. Perhaps not highly fertile, but not entirely barren.
Так, идем дальше. Падать высоко. Продолжайте идти в сторону лагеря. Иду, как видишь. Здесь ничего нет? Опа, что здесь такое? Спускаемся. Кажется, на ультрах и на высоком разницы вообще никакой. Угол обзора, размытие движения, стойкий баланс. Поднимаемся. Она так себя успокаивает? Или что? Так, там что-то есть.
Oh well. If it catches me, so be it. This suit will hold.
А там что?
I could already see the camp.
Лагерь.
Over 400 meters in a straight line. I see you. Can you hear me?
Хеми. Я вас вижу.
Just need to get down from here.
Только как спуститься? А, вон вижу. Давай, так, спустимся здесь.
The escarpment is about 10 meters high. It looks like I could slide down.
Съехать. Блять.
On second thoughts,
Пожалуй, я пас.
maybe
Край.
not. The last thing I need now is an injury.
Сломать. Давай-ка мы лучше съедем. Или нет, нельзя? Блять, ладно. Можно спуститься здесь.
Out of the frying pan. Into the fire. At least I can hook the rope here.
Не знаю. Давай прицелим, что ли. Только крепко.
I'm reporting that I'm starting my descent. I'll be at the bottom soon.
Давай аккуратней. Давай потихоньку. Вот так. Давай. Опа. Вот мы и здесь. Сможешь его забрать, канат? А, канат больше нельзя забрать. Плохо. Ладно, идем. Так, ничего нету вроде. Идем. Буря песчаная. Это плохо.
Visibility could be better.
У-у-у.
Maybe I should wait.
Может, стоит подождать? Не думаю так.
The storm gets worse. I'll be cut off from you.
Куда спрятаться? За камень можно спрятаться. Что-то и плохо. Это по сюжету или нет? Ты давай это. Чё у тебя? Что произошло? Где я?
What happened? Where?
Давай.
I was heading to
Я направляюсь к лагерю.
Invincible. I'm
Невероятно.
much closer to my
Я
destination.
гораздо ближе к пункту назначения. Сколько же я шла?
I don't remember it.
Не помню.
Did I black out again?
Да, отключилась ты быстро. Бежим. Так. Мы здесь пойдем.
I'm so close, yet in my condition, every step is a strain. I don't want to whine, but if you come here, it will be so much easier for me.
Я хоть правильно иду? Довались. Почти пришли. Вот так. Вот здесь будет опасно сейчас. Это только осторожно.
Don't go bright sun under the night. All my legs are heavy. The film is not inviting.
Давай еще чуть-чуть.
Legs become too heavy. Hands become too weary. Down you go.
Отлично.
Night is not that scary. I remember you. Regis' third satellite.
R303.
Astrogator, sir.
Астрограф,
Dr.
как
Gorski,
экипаж,
right
доктор
hand side. Any
Горский.
updates?
We have a set of data from the near-surface probe.
Great. How's the activity?
0, 0, and 2.
So, less than nothing. Atmosphere?
Nitrogen, 78%. Argon, 2%. Carbon dioxide, 0. Methane, 4%. The rest is oxygen.
Wait, that's 16%. With oxygen concentration as such, there should be life. At least some microbes, and yet we have detected no traces.
Yeah, we'll get to that later. Let's finish with the probe readings first. Air radioactivity?
It's virtually 0.
In a word, a paradise. No radioactivity, no endospores, no bacteria, no mold, no viruses, nothing.
Just the oxygen. If there are no living organisms on the continent, there shouldn't be this much of it.
What if life develops on some other continents here?
No, I doubt it. Insulation outside the equatorial zone is weak. You don't see how thick the polar ice caps are, don't you? I can guarantee a minimum of 5 miles of ice sheet, potentially 6.
That's true. There's more chance of something in the ocean. Some seaweed, algae. But why didn't life migrate to the land?
Could be because of hard radiation.
I don't think so. According to the probe readings, the ground activity is exceptionally low for this part of the galaxy.
I wonder if some special kind of drought-intolerant evolution occurred here. That would at least explain some of the abnormalities.
Anyway, we'll have to take a look under the water. First, it would be good to know what time frame we're working with. Marit, do you have the geological analysis?
It's a bit too early for mature conclusions, but this planet looks old to me. Such a fossilized egg must be at least 6 billion years old. Besides, the sun has seen better days too. It's almost a red dwarf.
Any rare resources, forms, creatures?
We can't expect such detailed data, sir. Not
Какая-то графика, блядь, непонятная. Блин, перезапустить игру. Баланс. Качество.
from this distance.
Yes, we would have to explore the surface.
Astrogator, what exactly are we looking for?
The value of this planet. For now, it may seem like the pinnacle of nonsense, but I assure you that Regis 3 is not without worth.
With all due respect, Astrogator, I have the impression you're not telling us everything.
As always, Dr. Koval, your instincts are correct. Please forgive my reticence. My goal was to maintain unimpeded research neutrality. There is indeed a very important factor of interest in this planet. The Alliance.
The Alliance?
The Alliance?
Correct.
What do they have to do with it?
Well, they've sent their most powerful unit here.
But to our best knowledge, Condor's traversing a distant quadrant.
Well, I'm not talking about the Condor.
So, the Invincible.
Good guess, Doctor. A steel behemoth with the power to produce billions of kilowatts in a split second, converting it into energy fields that no material body can penetrate, concentrating it into destructive rays as hot as stars that can reduce a mountain range to dust or evaporate an ocean. together with its crew of almost 100 men. Professionals that are neither better nor worse than us.
Well, I dare to say we're better trained, Astrogator. They are, however, unquestionable masters of propaganda.
I know that some accomplishments they brag about are very much far-fetched, but the capabilities of the Invincible are not subject to doubt. And we as the scientific body should sever ourselves from the emotional and symbolic facade. In other words, we cannot ignore facts just because we don't like them, Mr. Koval.
All right, but where do we stand in all this, together with our, may I say, not quite as numerous staff?
Despite our modest forces, we still have a chance to gain a critical advantage over the Alliance, while avoiding confrontation.
Okay, and how would we do that?
Simple. We leave this planet before the Invincible arrives here.
Which is when, exactly?
Well, they're still far away.
Astrogator, please, how much time do we have to conduct safe research?
13 days.
There's no time to lose, then.
I appreciate your eagerness, Koval. Dr. Krauter, do we need full gear?
Definitely. Also, I caution you against taking off your helmets for a prolonged duration. This amount of methane is not neutral. Breathing the local atmosphere will lead to saturation drop, and you may start showing symptoms of mild brain damage, feel stupefied. But don't worry, not before an hour or even a couple of hours.
I see. Dr. Gorski, will you program Artie to collect samples?
Of course.
Marrett, Krauter, please prepare for the surface. Koval, you two. You're leaving early in the morning.
And what about me?
You're staying on board, Doctor.
But Astrogator!
This is not up for debate. I need you here. As you well know, there's not much work to do for a biologist on Regis 3, if any.
Well, if I was ordered to stay, what the hell am I doing here?
Это странно. Если ей приказано было оставаться там на корабле, почему она здесь оказалась вообще, блядь, непонятно. Опа.
Oh, thank goodness. Not everyone's in the field. This is Dr. Yasna reporting. Do you copy? I'm entering the campgrounds. Is anyone out there? Androbot. Androbot, guide me to the nearest crew member. Androbot, guide 2 people. Androbot, locate human. Damn! I'm reporting a robot malfunction. No response to voice commands. Cause unknown.
Ну-ка.
Hey! Anybody out there? It's Dr. Yasna.
Доктор Ясно.
Krauter was correct. Life on Regis hasn't left the water. Koval also. He said something about it.
Рыба. Сказать слышно.
Hello, Regis. Dragonfly here. Dr. Yasna at the radio.
And Novik? Is his leg still bothering him?
Yes, he's been resting in his quarters.
We're setting up on the shoreline. It's late, but we still have time to examine the ocean floor. Gorski is preparing the probe for launch. We'll start research soon. Oh, one more thing, Yasna.
Yes?
It's beautiful here. The ocean, wind, sand. My suit is pinching and cramping just at the mere sight.
Should I include this in my reports?
I'm serious. I don't know about you, but over the years I've learned to hate the void. We do everything to go further, see more, take mankind one step closer to omnipotence, and then we can't even take a walk on land.
Так.
As if enjoying everything that's around us was almost a criminal act.
I understand how you feel, Koval. After all these years, I miss home too.
Is it that obvious? We come across as, well, erudite, but at the end of the day, it's simple longing that speaks through me.
Well, a little obvious.
We have to examine the composition of the ocean, not the...
Collect the mineral samples.
Yes, that's right.
Koval,
Do you want to do
where
the
are you
honors?
going?
Gladly.
Over.
For a little,
Probe in the water. I'm switching to manual.
I'm gonna take a look around.
Distance,
Base, are you
100.
there?
A recce? I see no good reason.
300.
I won't allow it, Regis. Stay put.
Copy that, Dragonfly. I'll stay dutifully at my post.
500. That me. Am I saying this right? Dr. Krauser, would you please have a look here? Of course. Just a second. It's like a school of fish.
This is life. What are they doing?
They're moving away from us.
From us? We're talking about an artificial robotic gizmo.
Right, from the probe. As soon as I swim it closer to them, do you see what happens?
Is this normal, Yasna? What do you think?
It's hard to speak of normality here, but animals are usually not afraid of equipment or anything they haven't seen before.
Are you saying they've already seen probes?
I've no idea, but their behavior suggests some sort of defense mechanism. Catch at least one for examination. Then I'll be able to say more.
Come here. One more time. Got it!
What did you do?
I had to electrocute it. Wouldn't have caught it otherwise. I'm taking the specimen ashore.
That's a fine one. There'll be plenty to dissect, Yasna.
Угу. Они поймали рыбу для образца. Это странная рыба. Так, выходим. Что произошло, интересно? Так, роботу хана. Так.
Hello? Anyone here? Dr. Gorski? Are you there?
Ничего нету. Вылазим. Опа, это кто?
Dr. Krauter, didn't you hear me earlier? Doctor, is everything all right?
Чего, блядь? С тобой чё?
Doctor, please, look at me. I report that I've located Dr. Krauter. He's in bad shape. I'm gonna examine him now. Temperature normal. Pulse 2. O2 saturation is fine. There's nothing physically wrong with the doctor. His pupils respond properly. Look at my finger. No delay in reactions.
Что с ним произошло?
Excuse me.
Yasna, can you hear me?
Astrogator.
Finally. I've been listening to you for 2 hours now.
My receiver is dead.
No need to explain yourself, Doctor. I know everything. The transmitter was still working, so I heard your reports. You didn't have it easy.
Wait, please. I need to reconnect. Testing 1, 2, 3.
Copy you, Doctor. Loud and clear. Do I understand correctly that the Doctor's life is not in imminent danger?
That's my initial diagnosis, yes.
yet no response to verbal communication.
None.
Conclusions, Doctor? Do you have any idea what's wrong with him?
Up until yesterday, he wasn't suffering from any mental disorders. And there are no visible injuries. So, I test his blood for toxins.
Could it be the methane from the atmosphere?
No. Methane poisoning causes different symptoms. I'm afraid it's something else.
I'll prepare the infirmary. But first things first, the lander. We need to get you all on board. Everyone, not just Dr. Krauter.
Couldn't we just evacuate him right away?
If it were that easy, I would have sent the hopper long ago. Please look for the mission log. It should include crucial data about the crew's activities. We have 3 more people to find. And you still need to designate a place for the landing.
Журнал миссии нужно найти. А с ним что случилось вообще? Мужик, с тобой что? Ты как маленький ребенок. Не разговариваешь, ничего. Так, ладно, вылазим. А здесь нельзя. Журнал миссии, давай найдем. Где он может быть? Может, где-то здесь? Вот он, походу. А что с графикой, я не пойму. У меня на высоких все стоит. Здесь присутствует следы никеля, железа, бериллия и титана. Все бы отдал, чтобы понять, что это. Теория. Миллионы лет назад гигантский никелево-железный метеор попал в атмосферу Регис-3. Расплавив поверхность, нет. Невозможно. Форма конструкции этому противоречит. Назад.
It's not a mission log, but it will do. Dr. Krauter kept records. Meticulous as always.
What's in there?
Dr. Gorski has moved away from the research sector to the west.
Ah, that's right. We followed those deposits of metal.
Metal? That's why we have detectors.
Correct.
Mine died, but Krauter had one as well, didn't he?
Like everyone in the crew, Doctor.
The most important thing is probably the landing coordinates. BA 2316.
Noting. 316. Excellent. I'm uploading the data. Starting calibration.
Так, это я прочитал. Что
Are you
здесь?
looking for the detector?
Yeah, just a sec. Got it.
Please make sure it works.
I don't understand why it wouldn't. It's a rather reliable piece of equipment.
Like everything around, it's already broken.
Touché, sir.
А что за детектор чего?
Okay, checked. I'm leaving the tent.
Какие-то насосы, подожди. Что за насос? Они где? А, они там, получается. Это так и сидит, понятно. Так, выходим отсюда. Опа, буря.
All right, now for the robot.
It's unresponsive.
Yes, I know. I'm currently trying to establish a connection.
Can I help somehow?
You must look for the others, Doctor. I'll take care of this myself. Get the tin head back on its feet remotely. And secure Krauter. I have everything I need. Just...
Так,
Is something wrong with the connection, sir?
It's not working. I'm not sure why. There's a relay transmitter in the camp, so the signal should be strong enough.
A relay? Huh.
Yasna, what are you up to?
One sec. I'm looking for it.
What about the rest of the crew? You're gonna make them wait?
If the androbot isn't working properly, I can't just leave Krauter like this. He might hurt himself.
Fine. Proceed as you deem fit.
найдите передатчик в лагере. Где он находится?
got bad news. Our signal is far too weak to restart the androbot.
The relay malfunction?
Not exactly. It's completely fried. I don't think a sandstorm could cause such damage.
Well, that's irrelevant now, Doctor. There must be a spare somewhere in the camp. Please search for it.
Так, и где он может быть? Лопата. А это не он, кстати? Вот этот. Андробот. Опа.
No luck. They're not in here.
А здесь есть? Здесь
Not
тоже
here
нет.
either.
А здесь?
I have the extra relay.
Excellent. The signal should be back as soon as it's turned on.
Датчик вблизи лагеря. Давай. Что это даст?
Very good. I'm connected. What happened here?
Is it gonna work?
We'll see. I rebooted the systems. That should help. Good, good. It's receiving instructions.
Oof. I don't know if the androbot should already be doing something.
Is it still frozen?
Yes, unfortunately.
The positronic brain has correct readings. Receptors.
Эй, дружок. Сработало.
What? He moved.
Finally. Artie should be walking now. Does he? His positional data hasn't changed.
Well, you can see that he really wants to go, but still can't. Please check his legs.
Could be the servo motor. Ah, that's it. Got you, you tin bastard. Thank you, Doctor. I won't hold you any longer. Go find the others while I finish here. That's an order.
Все прекрасно, так точно. Так, и куда мне пиздовать? Карта. Так, сюда. Получается, я здесь. Ты что делаешь-то, дура? Так, мне прямо получается туда. Ты понял? Иду. Так, стопы. Это фотоаппарат? Или что это? Просто
Yes,
фонарь.
focus. What now?
Дальше куда?
Finally, it works. Quota 5 meters. Careful.
Найдите остальных членов экипажа.
I'm entering the research area. Clear for now.
Tracker?
Silent. By the way, what did they find here?
Oh, right. You don't remember. A piece of metal sticking out of the ground. Sounds inconspicuous, but in this desert environment, it's a phenomenon. The artifact turned out to be too big to dig up, or to subject to chemical and spectrometric analysis. Dr. Gordon...
And? Did he? Can you hear it?
Yes.
Is anyone there?
What's going on? Doctor?
Checking!
Что это?
It's a drill.
Задрель.
So damn loud.
Look here, do you see it? Yes. It's the same on the other side.
Any progress?
We dig as far as the terrain allows. It'll take a while.
Regis, come in. Status report.
Astrogator, sir. We dug up another 3 cubic meters. The object exhibits remarkable structural homogeneity. All spectroscopic analysis shows similar results.
Steel with tungsten and nickel alloy?
That's right, with the addition of other common metals.
Is there any chance of retrieving the entire object for research purposes?
No, none at all. Even sonar couldn't cover the entirety of it. Instead, Dr. Gorski calibrated the detector, so we had to look beneath the surface.
And? What did you see there?
More of the same. What protrudes above the ground is just the tip of the iceberg. We estimate it extends at least 50 meters underground.
I see.
Oh, furthermore, it's not a single object. Down below, there is an entire root system, so vast that it's impossible to cover it all at once, either with a scanner or a detector.
Have you followed its course?
Dr. Gorski's doing just that.
Gorski, are you scanning those roots?
Affirmative. I'm headed westwards. Been going for a few hundred meters already. Still haven't reached the end of it.
Sorry to interrupt, gentlemen, but I confirm my suspicions. This area has been tectonically inactive for a very long time, and the aeolian activity is minimal. Therefore, the material that has settled on, or rather covered this metallic structure, it's very old, which means these structures are even older.
And what are we talking about here? A few thousand years? Tens of thousands?
I can't give a precise assessment, not yet.
I'm asking for a rough estimate, Merritt.
Well then, I guess it could be hundreds of thousands, if not millions of years old.
Anything else?
Yes. These structures almost certainly didn't form through natural processes.
Almost?
Well, they don't look like anything I've seen before. And you know I've seen a lot, Novick. Also, I can't find any scientific explanation for this form.
Could this be what the Alliance is here for?
Oh, don't make me guess that. I really don't know.
Personally, I doubt it, Astrogator. The more research we do, the more convinced I am that it serves no purpose at all. It's even hard to imagine this could ever have any function.
Ну,
Regis, come in. I've registered a slight change in the radiation readings.
And now?
The level has significantly increased.
No need to worry, Dr. Yasna. It's just X-rays from the active detector. Our probes are quite sensitive. They record even the slightest change.
Is one of our devices also causing an increase in the electromagnetic field?
Electromagnetic? No. We would have to activate a force field generator, but we didn't even bring it.
Dr. Carter, please wait a second. Gorski, what did you say about the field?
Well, Yasna noticed an increase in the EM readings, which doesn't make much sense.
Okay, I'll check it again. Carefully copy.
Regis, we're losing reception. Carl, can you hear us? Over. Merritt, we can't hear you. Damn it.
What now, sir?
We listen. Wait for the interference to pass.
Excuse me, but I don't think it will pass on its own. We need to take action.
What do you suggest?
I can board the second lander and fly to the surface.
Just now, I can't let you go alone. My leg.
finally stopped.
Yes, you there?
I am. Unfortunately alone. Working equipment gave me hope, but someone just abandoned it. Didn't even turn it off.
That is indeed unfortunate. We need to expand our search radius.
А что-то слишком большое. Вниз ведет. Что за конструкция странная. Так, сюда нельзя пойти. Идем сюда, значит. Это, говорят, большое. На них, может, что-то напало? Как-то это очень странно. Идем дальше.
It's here. I can see the structure. I'm in the right place.
Understood. Please continue.
Продолжаю. Иду вперед. Ты локатор. Опа.
Got someone. I'm following the signal. Huh. There's something on the ground.
Неизвестный объект. Что это? Записная книжка
It's a
какая-то?
journal. Geological.
Нужно сосредоточиться на двух направлениях: химическом составе воды и геологических скобках.
Cross-section. Measurements. These are Marit's notes. She must be somewhere close.
Please search the entire area thoroughly.
Слой осадочной глины с вкраплениями черно-красной субстанции не геологической, не планетной, возраст по меньшей мере миллионы лет. Так, это мы здесь были уже. Дальше. Дальше. Что это? Так, убрать. Где-то рядом? Но где? Может, она наверху? Точно не сюда?
I think I know where I can find her.
Что здесь произошло? Мне уже как-то интересно становится.
The signal's coming from a Castle backpack.
That's concerning.
I'm close, but I can't see her.
Найдите Марит. Где она тут может быть? А! Вот она.
She's here. I found her. Marit, wake up. Wake up. Do you hear me?
Dr. Merritt?
No. No vital functions.
What's
I
going
need
on?
to. 1, 2, 3. Come on. Nothing. 1, 2. Don't do this to me, Marit. Breathe.
Дыши.
Don't. Please. Lift up. Marit. Thank you.
Doctor. Yasna.
No.
That's enough. Enough.
Marit.
Черт.
Astrogator. She's.
I know. Doctor. Yasna. We have to find the others.
Please give me a minute.
Of course.
Everything will be fine. All fine.
Вот черт.
Koval's next.
Yes, I think so. We should be close.
Найдите Коваля. В зоне раскопок. Гроски. А, это не то. Так, убираю.
Do you think Koval?
Let's not assume the worst. You'll find the doctor alive. Sure about that.
Someone's here.
Так, он где-то там. Опа. Сигнал. Это здесь? А, сюда не могу, значит туда. Идем. Бежим. Надо Коваля найти. Где-то здесь он. Что произошло, твою мать?
Oh no.
Yasna, status. Yasna.
He's Koval? Don't do this to me. He's also... Oh. You're alive! Did you hear that, sir? Koval's alive.
I didn't doubt it for a second, Doctor. What's his current state?
Checking. Parameters normal, yet he's completely unresponsive. Koval? Koval! His eyes are so empty. Just like Krauter's. Koval! What the hell is wrong with you?
Are all the symptoms the same as Dr. Krauter's?
He's calm. Calmer.
Well, at least he's alive. Now listen to me, Yasna. The lander is on its way, but before you get Dr. Koval on board, I want you to do something. Yasna,
I'm listening.
please look around for his journal.
It's everywhere. In pieces.
Not good. Koval was in radio contact with Dr. Gorski.
Taking notes.
That's exactly why it's so important. These notes may help us find our man.
I'll go over them, but it may take a while. Huh.
Have you found it?
No, it's nothing about Dr. Gorski. Ah, found them.
Под землей. Видимо, с точки 4 азимут расстояние 200.
Surprisingly accurate. You wrote down Gorski's every step.
Great. Let's get Koval to the evacuation area. Can you carry him, Doctor?
Won't be pretty hard in 1G. But the gravity here should make things a tad easier. Got him.
Идем.
The Androbot with Krauter is also on its way to the site. You'll need
Где он?
The lander's already descending. Damn. I have a bad feeling. It won't break into pieces, right?
The descent is proceeding smoothly. Don't worry.
Так, идем. Пока все нормально. Что произошло здесь?
I don't get it. What could have led to all this? Krauter, being married, now Koval, an unprecedented degradation of equipment, recurring connectivity issues. It all has to be related somehow. On the other hand, how could it be? There's not much on this planet. Primitive life forms in the ocean, metal deposits in the ground, although the latter got Dr. Gorski's interest for some reason.
It's difficult to find a consistent pattern. All of this seems insane. Pure chaos. But I don't believe in coincidences. The greatest threat to humans is usually, well, humans. So I believe our crew members have fallen victim to the Alliance's actions.
I must say, in any other situation, I'd be sure of it. Invincible, however, is not in the Lima system yet. Their other ships have never even ventured near these regions of the galaxy. Or at least, there's no indication.
Except for all these disturbing events.
Right. Something doesn't add up.
See you up there.
Yeah.
Only Gorski's left. Who might have made it quite far.
Agreed. Everything points to it.
I don't know how long I'll be looking for him. It might take hours before I come back.
We also don't know Gorski's condition, nor what he's going through.
I'll go back for Marit's body first. Take her to the lander.
But Yasna, Dr. Marit is already gone. What if we also lose Gorski?
I've made up my mind, Astrogator. I can't leave her like this.
Отнесите тело в посадочный аппарат. Бежим. Так. Нам туда. Так. Она не боится. Так, что делать? Нам сюда.
I should move. Oh, there's no time.
Давай-ка мы... Спасибо. Ты уже приехала?
Yasna, come in. How are you feeling?
How do you think, sir? I'm managing. Somehow.
Forgive me, but I need to know if you're ready to continue your mission.
Ready? Well... I don't think we have much choice in the matter. There's only one way forward.
Далековато идти.
I've served with Dr. Marit for over 2 decades. She was made of sterner stuff. The sternest. Many of us relied on her. I did.
Did you know that headquarters offered her a promotion? She would have been the first female astrogator in the history of the Commonwealth.
I had no idea.
Doesn't matter anymore, really.
Not entirely. Marit will be awarded posthumously.
Seems so trivial to me now. The badge, the fancy title, as an emblem of human life and values.
I thought it would bring you some comfort.
Maybe that's a consolation for you, sir, but not for me.
Опа. Его здесь не было. Или он был? Ты кто? Так, садись.
Please take good care of her.
Of course. Dr. Gorski's next. Let's hope he got out of danger in time.
It would be good to know what kind of danger we're talking about.
Отправляйтесь по следу доктора Горски. По следу? А где он? Если честно, я не знаю. Ну-ка. Так, нам сюда. Так, что-то есть? Что? Прекрасное. СТП. Опять эта конструкция вниз идет. Как там? Да ёб твою мать.
I'm still here, if you're wondering, sir. It all just takes longer than expected.
I know the situation. No need to explain yourself, Doctor. We're in this...
I'm leaving the excavation site. How did he come down?
Опа, сигнал.
I've got Gorski's signal.
So soon? It's unlikely to be him.
Then who? You were correct, sir. It's just our probe. It looks inactive.
Can't be completely broken if you picked up a signal. I'd say it's running in safe mode. Please try to power it on.
Do we have time for this?
It's for a good reason, Doctor. The probe could prove useful in the search. And besides... You'll see.
Работает он вообще, нет?
Okay. I'm opening the probe. Turning the systems on.
No, stop. Wait for my instructions. There's a button on the left side of the fuse box. Hold it, and then turn the dial again. And go ahead.
Slide records?
Correct.
I didn't know we had access to them.
You couldn't have known. This is not standard procedure. But as they say, extremis malice, extrema remedia.
Что за фотокарточки? Что на них написано? Нарисовано?
Let's take a look.
Так, это они вышли.
A photo of the first days on the surface. They started exploring the littoral zone almost immediately.
They reported as much. Wasn't until the fourth day the comms failed.
Вот они нашли рыбу.
I recognize these structures. This is where they began to dig.
И
12 hours passed. 3 crew members are still there. Dr. Gorski must have left already.
We lost contact shortly thereafter.
The probe followed him, and he followed the detector's readings.
Going after those metal structures.
Yes, that's what I meant.
What's next?
так, вроде ничего. Шум.
Last slide. There's mostly noise.
Nothing in particular stands out to you, Doctor. They were digging and suddenly, poof, people are dead?
No need to shout, Astrogator. I'm just letting you know what I see. That's all. Hang on. An absurdly high electromagnetic field reading.
That's something. Sort of. What are the earlier readings?
Checking.
Ранее.
Still high in the slide just before.
Странно, блядь.
And earlier, quite normal.
Так. А еще есть фотографии?
It happened in a matter of seconds. But there's nothing except dunes. Sand, a few rocks, a shadow.
Shadow?
Another sandstorm, I guess.
All right, Doctor. Let's move on. You may turn on the fuses now. We'll take the probe with us.
Ого.
Good. I've got it on my radar. Now I can give commands to the probe. And? What do you see? Is it working correctly?
If you run it on manual steering, sir, then it works just fine.
That's exactly what I'm doing. You have a keen eye. I'll put it in auto mode. From now on, it will follow you, Doctor.
Oh, it'd be nice to have some company. I mean, apart from yours, sir.
1 second. That's odd. There's no data in the probe's memory. No ID, no nothing. Do you want to give it a new ID? Name it, basically. After all, it'll be with you for a while. So, what's it going to be?
Huh. A name for the teleprobe. All right. I can think of something.
Copy that. I'm listening.
Бали.
Please enter Ball E. B-A-L-L-E.
Done. Now, a few more tweaks, and you'll have a flying measurement center at your disposal.
I don't see these metal structures anywhere.
The only surface structure reported was from the excavation area. The rest is underground.
The detector's measurement is very clear. I'm going straight on.
No crossroads? Branches?
Not yet. Just one thick, tangled vein.
Да, вроде ничего. А это что? Опять конструкция. Куда она ведет постоянно?
I guess I found the first point.
You guess? We have to be sure, Doctor.
Well, I'm at the first clear branching of these structures, such as reported by Dr. Gorsky.
All right. What happened next?
Так.
He followed the branch to the right. Another thing he reported was a massive vertical structure.
Так. Понял. Идем сюда, значит.
The probe detected something.
I see that in the readings. What is it exactly?
Well, the structure from the notes, it fits the description perfectly. Well done, Bully. I knew I could count on you.
Well, we didn't bring it to the surface for no reason. Even in the first stage procedure.
And now I'm going to apply for my own.
As soon as you find Dr. Gorsky, I'll see to it myself. All right. How about that point? What does it look like? What caught the doctor's attention?
Looks sort of like scaffolding set up underground. Inside the ground, actually.
An unusual structure shape?
Definitely.
Do you think someone actually built it?
That's a far-fetched theory, but seems so.
Так, куда она еще ведет? Идем дальше. Бля, интересно. Опять напевает. Так. Опа. А, это он. Вот.
There's the water.
And the metal bundle?
As expected. It's at the bottom. Before you ask, sir, there's little to say about it.
All right. So how many are left?
2 points. Or at least that's what he told Koval. What he did next, it's hard to assess.
But the battery in the detector lasts for only a few hours, so he couldn't have gone much further.
Так, карта.
The 4th point is a structure that fills a rock massive, on top of which he found surface structures.
Sounds like a crucial node in this whole system.
Так, вот на конструкция, идем дальше. А это что? Так, стой. Что это такое вообще? Следы ботинок.
Gotcha. I found his tracks. Finally, some tangible evidence that he was going this way.
Good. It's downhill all the way, Doctor.
I wouldn't be so sure, Astrogator. The next point is at a height of approximately 100 meters. Definitely uphill. I think I'll catch up with Dr. Gorski on the other side.
Well, that wouldn't be such a bad scenario, right?
Of course not. Though I wouldn't mind if we bumped into each other before the climb.
Так, залазь.
I think we have the 4th point. I confirm. It's the 4th one. I see our flag.
Так. Это лава? Так, опять конструкция ведет туда.
The structures undergo noticeable changes here. If it keeps growing at this rate, I don't know what I'll find at the end.
What kind of growth are you talking about, Doctor? Depth, width, complexity level?
In every aspect.
Interesting. Do you think these veins lead somewhere? To something?
I'm leaning more and more towards that conclusion. But I can't tell what we might expect at the end. If it ends at all.
Так, а я залезть могу? Давай. Залазим дальше. Вот она, конструкция. Что это вообще такое? Непонятно, если честно. Да, выше.
Three, two, one.
The land is departing.
Yes, they're on their way. Thank you for your assistance. Without your help, it would have taken much longer.
What's the plan for the second flight? The same place?
That would work best. Certain, proven. When you and Dr. Gorski come back, I'll send the lander right away.
Давай идем дальше. Так. А вот и мы.
I've reached the top. The doctor discovered something new from here. Something he called bushes.
Huh. I've heard that term before.
In their conversations between Koval and Gorski.
No, Jasna. You're the one who reported it to me. Right after you landed.
Seriously? Well, I don't see anything like it now, sir. Hi, Borley. Wait. Koval noted down the parameters. Azimuth 350. Distance 200 meters.
Чувствую камень.
That. I'm sending the probe.
Got it. I see the bushes.
And the doctor?
Hard to tell. Visibility is poor. It's gonna be harder than before. I don't know how the doctor...
When it comes to finding a safe route, there won't be a problem. But you'll have to get there on your own 2 feet.
I suppose the probe will carry out the first task. It's capable yet?
Of course. I set the environment analysis mode. The probe will calculate the best route between your location and your destination. It'll guide you along the defined path. The calculations will only take a minute.
Так. Я думаю, сюда. СТП.
Hi, Bully. Lead the way. I must say, it's a clever device, this probe of ours. Hey, could it fly for this long?
Longer than you can stand on your feet.
Sounds like the perfect research unit. Maybe even better than a human.
Well, let's not exaggerate.
Of course, I wasn't being serious. However helpful they may be, they're still just tools in the hand of man, often faulty.
Так, ничего вроде нету. Никакой активности нет. Бежим дальше. Что за конструкция, интересно?
Oh, we have a problem.
Something serious?
I already mentioned the faulty machines, right? Well, the route determined by the algorithm goes over a chasm.
I can repeat the command.
No. I'll go around.
Unfortunately, this is an outdated model. Such mistakes are inevitable. But the perception module itself has already been greatly improved. Its accuracy increases exponentially.
Exponentially? Can you imagine us, proteinaceous creatures, developing so quickly, sir?
No, not in the course of evolution. You can't perfect a person like that.
That's right, you can't. We wait thousands of years for visible changes.
Oh, have you started to fear for your position?
Well, everything indicates that the clear distinction between humans and robots will soon disappear.
And then what?
We won't be limited by our own abilities. Robots will excel in areas where we either cannot or do not want to surpass them. To put it bluntly, they will do the dirty work for us.
And we'll just sit in the warm privacy of a laboratory? Send them to the other side of the universe?
Yeah, that's one example.
Well, I don't know.
Shh, Astrogator, can you hear that?
What am I supposed to be hearing?
That's the point. Nothing. Silence. We're talking about robots, and Dr. Gorski still hasn't spoken on the channel.
Well, I don't know. He must be a long way from here.
Dr. Gorski, are you here somewhere?
Так, СТП. Я его не вижу.
These bushes are kind of weird.
You better stay away, Doctor. I'd like a brief description. Just keep a distance.
Allow me to use the language I would use to describe living forms, sir.
Of course.
So they look like pituitary, brush-like formations.
Что за кусты? Интересно.
They're high, more or less, from 1 to several meters. They grow out of cracks in the bare rock.
Никого нету. Идем дальше. Что за кусты, интересно?
Astrogator, Gorski's not here. I'm afraid he continued to explore. And if he went where I think he did, he might have lost contact with the camp as well as Dragonfly.
Yes, we will most likely lose contact too.
Possibly. Well, there's only one way to be certain. It's your decision, sir.
Please continue your search. We have to find him.
You may lose another crew member.
If you think so. Turn back now.
No, I won't. I can't leave him. It's just... I'm concerned.
It's understandable. A fool would have concerns. Opera's doctor. I'm going to the doctor.
The line's breaking up, but I understood. I'll let you know, sir, when I come out of the tunnel.
Тихо. Что такое?
Altitude 24,000. Speed 250. Going smoothly, Hopper.
Сверчок.
Already at 12,000. Throttle down. 30 seconds till touchdown. Everything's looking good. Over?
Roger that. All systems work.
Altitude 5,000. Ignition 10%. I record data dropout, but otherwise still looking good. Entering final descent.
Copy. Entering final.
Так.
Hopper has landed. I repeat, Hopper has landed. Astrogator, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. Any side effects? Landing wasn't too hard on you?
All good? Spine still in one piece. No signs of overstrain. Not even shortness of breath.
Perfect. Hopefully the hike to camp goes just as smoothly.
Так, это мы где, блин? Я понять не могу.
I'm going outside.
Visibility?
100%. The dust has already settled. I've located the second lander. Our people are still on this planet.
Ah, very good. I was afraid they might try to fly
Sir,
off.
something's wrong.
What is it?
The hatch is half open. Did they report hydraulics failure?
How should I know? You were the last person in contact with the crew doctor.
Right. I'm inside.
And? How is it?
Even if they wanted to, they couldn't go back to Dragonfly. Their lander looks damaged, to put it mildly. Or more accurately, it seems like a storm has passed through it.
Understood. I mean, I don't understand how it happened. But that means...
Hopper is the only vehicle that can take us home. Affirmative.
Right. Well, then we can't afford another mistake. I'm taking the lander into orbit. I'll send it directly to the camp as soon as we find a suitable landing zone.
We've gotten out of worse than this. Equipment breaks from time to time, that's normal. But now...
Go ahead. What's bothering you?
This lack of communication. It takes too long. Especially considering there's a cyberneticist amongst them.
Yes. It worries me too.
Опа-на. Продолжаем поиски. Это вспоминает, как она приземлилась сюда или как? Бежим. Вода. Если где-то есть вода, значит там есть жизнь. А солнце близко.
Whoa. Damn. You were right, Cobble. It's beautiful here.
Дальше туда. Так. Я слышу. Мусор.
They stopped for a break.
How do you know? Are there any signs of the crew?
I found a cigarette butt and a pack. Someone was smoking here,
So, they didn't give a damn about the regulations.
disrupting the ecosystem.
That's not the point. I understand you want to minimize the effects of our interference here, Doctor, but the mission's safety is at stake. I don't think I have to explain to you the dangers of igniting a dusty atmosphere. Preserving the integrity of Regis 3's already extinct ecosystem is not a priority in this scenario. Negligible, actually.
Security procedures exist for humans. The rule of integrity is for the sake of everything alien to us. We shouldn't place one above the other.
What are you saying, Yasna? The mission and the safety of our people have the highest priority. Always.
Oh, excuse my interruption, sir. Can you please confirm that I'm on the correct route?
Yes, I confirm. This rate will reach the camp within an hour. So, continuing. Of course, Doctor. We must be the most important to ourselves. And they must be the most important to themselves. Whoever they will be. In the end, the strongest will survive.
This route may be faster, but it's not the easiest. Anyway, back to our conversation.
Isn't that how evolution works?
Not in a biological sense, Astrogator. Besides, I'm not convinced if we should interfere with everything alien to us just because we can.
Doctor, interference is at the heart of human nature. Man would still be a monkey if he'd only looked at trees instead of cutting them down.
Yes, we have a nasty nature. Can't argue with that.
Куда теперь? Налево или направо?
What is this? Astrogator, I found a peculiar inorganic structure. It looks like some spiky metal growths.
Artificial plants? Is spontaneous growth possible with this type of structure?
I've never seen anything like this. I wish I had time to run some tests.
When the situation is stabilized, we will take samples. I promise.
А они не подсвечиваются? Почему-то.
I feel nauseous. Suddenly.
Been on the surface just under half an hour.
That's not it. I feel darkness. Hang on.
Что происходит? Что такое было? Что за приступы у нее? твою мать. Продолжайте поиски Горского. Воспоминания вспомнил. Да. Так и знал. Так, идем дальше. Так. Теперь почему и подсвечивается, а там нет. Это как будто какой-то хоррор начинается.
Are you there? Over. I guess that's a no.
I'm back.
Is everything all right?
Yes, all good. They're already in the infirmary on life support. You found them in time.
May I ask, what did he do with Merritt?
I placed her body in a cryo chamber so that her family can say goodbye.
Thank you.
Please, don't thank me. It was the least I could do for her.
Так, стопэ. Что здесь может быть?
Guess I know where Gorska was going. I confirm, Gorski was here. His rope is still hanging from the slope.
That's a good sign. Since he left it, he intends to come back this way.
But why hasn't he yet? I'm going down after him. Tell me one more thing. When it comes to Merritt, are you going to use a grave tapper?
Yes, I am considering that as a possibility. And what is your opinion?
Ой, бля! Сука.
One sec. Oh, I'm at the end of the rope.
Isn't that good?
Not at all.
What do you mean?
Damn. Oh, that's the last thing I need. Oh, I'm stuck. I'm hanging with my full weight on the rope, away from the wall. Oh, I can't go up.
Nothing to grab onto.
No, it won't do much good. There's still a fair few meters left to the ground.
Do you have a better idea?
Так,
I can just jump off.
Is that safe?
I think it is.
You think? You shouldn't base your safety on assumptions.
I am well aware of the risks. Back and rib injuries. Possible, though less likely, damage to organs within the chest. Swelling around the joints. And subcutaneous hematomas. That's for sure. But my professional opinion is I'll make it through.
Can't say you've reassured me, but I applaud your composure, Doctor.
I'm thinking, if Gorski went down this way and didn't break anything...
Yeah, we don't know that, Yasna. He could keep going even with injuries.
Well, I'm not hanging here forever, if we still haven't come up with anything.
There is a certain possibility, or rather uncertain, but maybe it's worth trying.
Astrogator, as much as I love complex analysis, I'm really sick of all this hanging.
Of course. Can you see the probe?
Yes. It's flying near me.
Good. If I instructed it to fly as close as possible to you, you could grab onto it.
You sure it will hold me?
That I cannot guarantee.
All right. Let's give it a try.
I'm entering the instruction. You must guide me.
One meter forward. I can't reach it. A bit closer, please.
Ну, хватайся, блядь.
You could say so. I fell from a lower height. It was a soft landing, though.
Пиздец, как назад? Спускаться. Ой, подниматься. Что вообще происходит, твою мать?
We had our last contact with Regis a few minutes after noon. Even then, Dr. Gorski was walking alone. Communications blew up shortly before he got here.
Damn. What is this place? It makes my skin crawl. It's all made up of these structures. Except they don't look like creations of nature anymore.
Maybe that's why Dr. Gorski, not to mention the Alliance.
Well, if we're looking for something on this planet, this could be it. These structures form entire multi-story complexes. They look like a city.
Are you saying that...
No. There's no point in jumping to conclusions yet. Dr. Gorski set up the flags.
Sir?
Are you receiving a signal?
What signal?
From Dr. Gorski.
No, none. Why are you asking?
He tried to open up a connection, set up a transmitter.
There's nothing on the comms, but I'll check the record history. Please give me a moment.
Ебать. Задание.
The height of the entire complex is over 100 meters, even 150.
And all made of this metal?
To a significant degree. If something were to live here,
Yes?
it would have to be very small, like insects. On the other hand, there's no flora around to support such organisms. Left or right?
Я здесь полезу?
I can't even see the bottom.
The structures go that deep?
Yes, I dread to think. What if Dr. Gorski fell down there?
I took that into account when calibrating the probe. It will examine the bottom. I'll let you know if I find him.
Здесь творится.
All right. I'll squeeze through the passage.
2 more hours.
Huh?
That's all Gorski has left of oxygen, at best.
And at worst?
He's just finishing it up. Though it all depends on his activity.
If I remember correctly, the atmosphere here is breathable.
Basically, yes. Dr. Krauter, however, warned that the methane content...
I know. But the effects won't be immediate. That gives us a few extra hours.
Твою ж мать, а? Куда я попал?
How's the terrain? Those structures still everywhere?
Yep. Wherever I look, there's metal. Ah, I see the probe. Has it found anything?
It's not making any measurements at the moment.
Oh, why?
The overload protection is activated. Until I do a reset, it's on manual control.
Is it because of my flight?
It's possible, but please don't worry about it. What matters is that you're fine.
Wouldn't it be better if I helped you? I can close it manually after all.
I'd need some directions first. To bring it to you.
No problem. I'm on it.
First, let's find a place where I can land it. Otherwise, you won't be able to help me, Doctor.
Да, посадить его.
There. I found the right place.
All right, then. I'm waiting for instructions.
Let's see.
Так.
Rotate the probe 120 degrees. Okay, now. Ten meters forward.
Так.
No, sorry, I misjudged. Please pull back.
Сука. Слишком далеко.
So, 45 degrees to the left and full steam ahead.
Так.
Stop. Now, rotate 45 degrees to the right. 2 meters forward. Land!
Вот так вот. Давай.
Oh, don't be angry.
It's not anger, it's a warning sign.
I know. You're welcome, Bully.
Все. Идем дальше. Починили его.
It's a bit like Pando.
What? You know what, Doctor?
A colony of populous tremoloids. American aspen. The new trees grow not from seeds, but from root suckers of old trees. As a result, it's one giant organism, thousands of years old.
So you're in a dead metal forest?
Huh, that does sound bizarre. Though maybe.
Doctor, something has been recorded after all. But there are plenty of errors in the transmission header.
Well then, sir, play it. Maybe we'll finally find out what's going on with the doctor.
Let's hope so.
Gorsby to base. I repeat, this is Gorsby. Base, come in.
No doubt. It's him. Now let's keep listening. But as soon as you report anything, Doctor, I'll stop the recording.
Bugger. No confirmation again. I report. I've made an amazing discovery. Geometric structures that a thicket of bushy, pointed rods and slats. Mostly iron, but not only. Molybdenum, carbon, tungsten. Altogether similar to a giant integrated circuit. A million swarm of tangled cables. Not a trace of electric current, polarity, not even residual magnetism. Maybe once upon a time, centuries ago, petawatts or exawatts of power flowed this way. To compare with something, it's probably a machine. Some kind of information collective structure. Maybe it was some kind of electronic brain. It makes me think of the Lyrans, a race of extinct sentient beings. Supposedly, they knew about light astrogation before we invented the wheel. They
had to save themselves from the explosion of Nova. They send ships. The remains of those ships have been found, ashed to a chip glued together. I've seen hypothetical schematics. The structures here remind me of those. Okay, moving on. Readings.
Well, that's it. What follows is just a humming noise. Any thoughts, Doctor?
So far, it all leads to one conclusion. This is not a place for a man, nor for any humanoids.
Then who is it for?
Maybe it's really an alien technology. Those Lyrans.
As far as I know, all information about the Lyran civilization is just guesswork. Many consider Lyrans to be just a myth, so I wouldn't take it too seriously.
Well, I think there might be something to it. I can see the relay up close. Looks broken. This is starting to look like a deliberate diversion to me.
You may be right. The question is, who's behind all these disruptive activities?
That I don't know, sir.
Ну просто так у него сломаться. Брошенные вещи. Идем дальше. Все это пиздец как странно.
There are more traces, this time handprints, and a drop detector.
What? Did I hear you right?
Yes, sir. You heard me right. As if he fell and then crawled on all fours.
Bloodstains?
No. Luckily, nothing like that.
Может сюда? Здесь ничего. Что здесь у нас?
No one of sound mind would decide to go down this way. And yet Gorski... I found something. Again.
I'm listening.
I suspect Gorski might have damaged his suit.
If the tear doesn't exceed 20 millimeters, the reactive polymer layers will self-seal.
That's true. Nevertheless, it looks worse and worse. I found more of his gear.
Back in the camp, you reported Marritt's abandoned things.
A backpack and a journal, yes. This scene looks disturbingly...
Ой, блин!
Ouch!
Jasna, what is it?
I took a shortcut.
On purpose?
Not really.
Пришлось срезать. Давай, залазь. Как залезть? А, вниз надо. Так. Что это за оборудование? Это очень странно.
Finally, I have his position. Not yet.
Где он?
I found his backpack. You know what that means, sir?
Yes, he's without oxygen. We must hurry.
Almost there. Oh. Got him. He's not moving.
Дышит.
Gorski! Gorski! Look at me! His eyes are closed.
Is he breathing?
He's alive, but barely.
Did he react in any way?
No reaction. By my count, it's that stupor again.
Just like the others.
Gorski! Come on!
Calm down, Doctor. Get him out of there. The probe's already looking for a landing site.
Давай.
Okay. Let me just... I'm pulling him.
Это баба сильная.
Done. He's out. I activated his SOS. You should pick up a transmission with his parameters, sir. Well?
No, nothing. The transmitter in the suit must be too weak.
Should I retrieve his booster from the backpack?
No point. Better to set up a relay. We have to do it anyway so that Hopper can land in this maze.
Так, что будем делать?
Have a preliminary scan of your surroundings. There's an open area nearby. You have to move Gorski there. The probe will guide you.
But he's not stable. I must share my oxygen with him, Astrogator.
You need a spare for that. The protocol doesn't provide for connecting two suits at the same time.
In that case, I'll give him my tank.
Negative. I won't allow this. If you faint, the doctor won't carry you.
The membrane looks intact.
What did you say? I didn't hear.
Бля, что делать?
Hold on, Gorski.
I still can't hear you, Doctor. Please repeat.
Don't be angry, sir. But
But what? Please go ahead.
after careful consideration, I gave Gorski my tank. We still don't know when you'll send the lander, so I can't leave him without oxygen.
Doctor, I explicitly told you not to. Never mind. Let's hope Artie can finish the job if you're both unconscious.
Куда идти?
Are you out in the open already?
Sort of. Yes.
Once you set up the transmitter, I should start receiving Gorski's signal.
Давай.
There it is. Pulse, heart rate, saturation. What was that?
I don't know. Everything is shaking.
Ну чё-то?
No! No!
Please hold on.
Блядь, твою мать.
I caught the probe. I'm... Fuck! I'm flying.
What's the situation?
Пизда.
What?
Что?
What was that?
Это было?
Astrogator, I'm underground. It's hard to determine my exact location. Novik, do you copy? Base, come in. I'm sending an SOS. Anyone, please. Okay. Stay calm. Just keep it together. Heartbeats racing.
Выберитесь на поверхность. И... Черт, не надо было баллон давать ему. Сука. Мы-то что сейчас без баллона будем делать?
Deposit of water, probably unsafe for consumption. I'd rather not risk it. Shit!
Чё?
Let's hope it's not fossil.
Так. Это точно не хоррор.
Slippery terrain. Poor visibility. Considering all factors, situation hopeless. At least I got flares. Oh, come on. You've gotta be kidding me.
Так, забираемся. Что-то землетрясение было. Давай.
Okay. Careful.
Блять, тупая ты пизда.
Fucking great. I can't. I just can't.
В общем, не пиздец.
Pretty much fucked. That's my considered opinion.
Такая моя пиздец. Все? Ясно? Сюда. Чего?
Who's that? I can't see. Koval, you came back for me. But how? The lander took you. Koval, please, speak to me.
Чего?
I'm so glad to see you, Yasna. I have so much to tell you, but we don't have time. We need to get out of here as soon as possible.
How are you planning to do it? I won't jump over to you.
There's a passage on the left. It should get easier from there. Meanwhile, I'll be watching you from above. As long as we have comms, you won't lose me. We'll be out of here within an hour, you'll see.
I'm not going anywhere until you tell me how you got here.
Yes, no, we really don't have time for this. It's not safe here. Please, stand up.
Ну пошли. Ебать, как ты здесь оказался?
So much for the rescue.
Главное, не пизданись. Это самое главное. кажется, это не он. Это галюны, мне кажется, какие-то. В смысле небезопасно?
Koval, say something. I can't stand this silence.
You often do that.
Do what?
Talk over your fears. There's no shame in being afraid. Don't worry.
I'm at risk of dehydration, hypoxia, poisoning. It's no wonder I'm afraid.
I already admire you. You know, I'm proud and rather worried at the same time. What you did for Gorski, well, I wouldn't be able to do that myself.
I don't know why I left him my tank. Gorski is dead anyway.
Don't say that. We will return for him.
Something attacked me up there. Oh, it probably got him too.
Then we'll ask Novik. The old man monitors our parameters.
He only tells us what he deems fit. You know that, Koval.
Yeah, I do. Still, you did the right thing.
Hey! Hey, don't go so fast. I need to rest.
One more hill. You can do it.
А, ты дура.
I've had enough. Just enough. Forward, Yasna. Faster. We're racing against time.
Вставай.
We're fighting for our lives, Yasna. Enough of this nonsense. I'm sick of fighting.
Okay, Yasna. I'm sorry. I demand so much from you. Too much.
You don't have to apologize for anything. It's my fault. Maybe Novik's. But definitely not yours.
Stop. I'll be here with you until the end. Remember, none of this is your fault. You deserve to finally rest.
No, I don't. I won't give up yet.
I know. Can you stand?
I need... catch my breath first.
Like I said, I'll be here. I only wish I could somehow comfort you. All in a...
I'm getting up, okay?
I knew you would find the strength. You just needed a little encouragement.
Don't push it. Yeah, I can do it. Yeah, I will not give up.
Давай.
I never doubted it.
Thank goodness.
See? You made it. My whining did some good, didn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, I kinda did.
Почему ты не отображаешься?
Do you see this?
Well, if you're talking about the coal deposits and the bones of prehistoric reptiles, then yes, they're further up as well.
What do you think that means?
Well, isn't it obvious? Dinosaurs once lived on Regis 3.
Are you mocking me, Koval?
Not at all. Millions of years ago, this planet had to be teeming with life until something got rid of it all. At least on land.
Even more fossils. And now there are no comms. No one will even know about this discovery.
Oh, stop being so pessimistic. I really don't like the idea of our bones resting next to these ones.
Well, at least Citizen HQ will send another expedition, and they'll find all the bones together. Or it didn't allow organisms ashore. Or perhaps it stopped them from leaving the water.
If so, I think it stops them to this day. In other words, it's still here, and it nips all manifestations of life in the bud.
Koval,
Yes?
are you really here with me?
Of course. As well as the whole crew. You have very distinct memory traces of us all in this marvelous little thing of yours called the brain.
Stop joking. You know that's not what I'm asking about.
I do. But there's no definitive answer, really. I just hope you won't forget about us. About me. So little, yet so much.
I don't want to forget, Koval. I really don't.
Поэтому это галлюцинация, что ли, у нее?
It's time to be among other people again.
Каким людям? Давай дальше иди. Я хочу узнать. Я застрял. Что это?
I'm getting your SOS. Receiving your vitals. Do you hear me?
Base, I report that the comms are back. I repeat, the line is working again.
Finally! Yasna! You can't even imagine. It's really good to hear your voice again, Doctor.
Sir, I saw Koval.
Yasna, are you saying... what?
Ой, блядь.
What was that? Yasna! Are you there? Do you copy?
Ебать.
What kind of deadly shit is this?
Doctor, what are you talking about?
There's something here. It looks like a machine. It burned a hole in the wall. And now it's marching on these kind of crab legs.
Damn. You must evacuate immediately.
It sounds like you know what it is, sir.
No, I have my suspicions. One of the flagship machines of the Alliance would match the description. Walking antimatter cannon. Antimatter.
You're fucking kidding me, sir. I think it's moving away from me.
Excellent. Don't stop yet, though. The greater the distance between you and this machine, the better.
How is it possible that the Alliance machine got here before us?
I'd like to know myself. If our intel's incorrect and Invincible already landed on Regis 3,
I can see a passage, but it doesn't look very inviting. Anyway.
Блять.
Shit!
What?
It's still here. I have to... I'm stuck. I can't move. Oh, it's coming at me.
Please talk.
It's getting closer. It's gonna crush me. I've got nowhere to run. I'm gonna die here after all.
Блять, что это такое?
Yasna, we must evacuate you. I'm getting parameters. Pulse saturation. Please confirm you're there. Yasna, say something.
I'm okay. The antimat. It suddenly stopped moving.
It's inactive.
I think so. I'll check. I guess it's busted for good. I found a box. Also a switch.
Probably from the registry. Can you get the record?
Let's see. You guessed right, sir. The Alliance is indeed already on the planet. They even managed to set up a field base.
How could headquarters have got it so wrong? According to intelligence, the Invincible was not due to arrive for another 14 days.
I guess we should ask them back home.
Yeah.
And that's me. Wow. It really did almost flatten me. Probe. It distracted the antimats.
You say that as if it did it on purpose.
Может, я так думаю, я не знаю, хочу сказать.
How else to explain it?
Coincidence?
I don't believe in such coincidences, Astrogator.
Идем. Надеюсь, он сдох. Балли.
Not much left of it.
The probe was broadcasting a while ago, so maybe we can save its call.
What? You could say that since I found the probe, I haven't been alone.
I'm sorry, Yasna. Maybe it can still be rebuilt. Anyway, you're not entirely alone.
I feel like I've lost another companion. My last one.
You still have me.
Not down here.
Что это?
Okay. It cooled down.
Are you talking about the probe call?
Well, they say in order to win over a person, you have to still their heart.
А может, можно
But the key is
ставить
to
в
get
него
their brain.
You know
мозг?
that's just a metaphor.
Anatomically incorrect and highly overused, yes. Okay. Time to get out of here.
А, нельзя. Было бы вообще охуенно. Его мозг вставить в робота. Мозг зонта. Ой, зонта этого, блядь. Блин. Куда теперь идти?
Not good. Simply don't get a break.
What is it this time?
Storm front is approaching your location.
Now of all times.
I know, Doctor. But please muster up a little more strength. Let's not forget that the Alliance is in the vicinity.
Wait a minute. Do you have any specific expectations of me? Since I'm nearby their troops.
It's hard to call them specific. We need to learn more.
You're missing the most important thing, sir. We still have to save Gorski.
Блять.
I don't know what your silence means.
I was going to tell you later. I'm really sorry.
What?
His readings...
No. No, don't finish. That's impossible.
You did absolutely everything you could. Unfortunately, sometimes even that's not enough.
I did nothing. Just nothing.
By the way, how are you feeling?
Are you asking about?
I mean the lack of your oxygen tank. So, how are you feeling?
I've already experienced what Dr. Krauter referred to as mild cerebral symptoms. Actually, Koval participated in them.
What?
I had a long and heartfelt conversation with him. Please don't ask. Oh, damn it! The storm's getting worse.
Что у тебя опять? Это гроза? Чего?
Astragator. I found their vehicle.
The transporter?
No. A rover. There isn't a living soul here.
Are you
First.
sure? Please take a look around.
It's clear. There's no one inside either. The equipment looks undamaged, though. I'm all alone.
Покатаемся? Ой, блядь, что за меня было?
Did you get in?
Yes. But I still have to pop back outside. Let's check something.
Time is pressing, Doctor. Storm.
I know. Got it.
Кислород.
What are you talking about?
I found an oxygen tank.
Of course. Why did I think of that? Rescue kit is essential in all vehicles, even the Alliances. And? Better?
Yes. Oh, that's what I needed. Okay. Time to hit the road.
Отлично. Двери закрывай.
The engine started.
Then what are you waiting for? Leave this cursed place.
Ой, блядь, заебись.
Are you driving?
I'm going. Please talk to me. Maybe that will calm me down. Oh, shit! It hit the bonnet.
Don't worry. Even if it hits the rover directly, you'll come out unscathed. Yeah, the vehicle is kind of a Faraday cage.
I'm not worried. I'm a goddamn oasis of peace. And there are exceptions, you know. Such as the windshield shattering at high voltages. Doesn't stress me out at all.
I remember a mission on Eden 5. At that time I was still a coordinator, but the crew was quite similar. A chemist, cyberneticist, a doctor, an engineer and a physicist. Simple reconnaissance mission. But there was a miscalculation and we crashed the rocket. Then we put it back together. From whatever was on hand. Clone machine. A true Frankenstein's monster, so to speak. Even more terrifying were the creatures we found on the surface.
Oh, wait. Creatures? You are making this up, aren't you, sir?
Not at all. I was indeed on a mission to Eden. However, I might have
Да.
exaggerated a bit.
Блядь, страшно, пиздец. Что будет? Правильно ли я еду вообще? Сюда.
Damn it! I'm having trouble finding the right way. I'm riding into a cave. The storm has subsided.
О. Что происходит, блядь?
I found a place to hide.
A Faraday cage?
That's not it. I left the structures behind. It's an ordinary rock formation.
Even better. You have to catch your breath eventually. Can I ask for one thing? Could you find the model number of the rover?
What for?
I've got an idea, but it depends on the model.
Emmet 2001. Could that be it?
Let me see. Bingo. Emmets are equipped with a black box. Please find it.
Кого найти?
I have the box, but it's all locked up.
Really? You must have changed the equipment because I have no information about a key.
Where did you even get a catalogue of their gear from, sir? And anyway, it doesn't matter. What should I do?
1 second. I need to think. Don't know if this can help. But the Alliance labels black boxes as data lockers. Eureka! Cable access. Look for something resembling a socket and plug.
Где тебе найду его? Розетка вот.
I think I have something like that.
Then you can connect to the probe's brain there. And presto.
It won't work. These inputs are not compatible with Commonwealth plugs.
From the outside, our equipment is different, but inside we have the same guts, so to speak. The cable on the back of the box should already fit.
Same guts, hey? Just like with humans.
Так.
Okay, it's in.
Just a moment. Well done, Doctor. I'm receiving a signal.
So, what now?
You can finally rest. It'll take me a while to dig through all the records.
Так.
The rover was connected to a base.
The one from the slides?
Most probably.
Давай, крути.
No one is transmitting from the base. On the other channels, all I hear is static.
The storm must be causing interference.
Может, найдем? Где-то.
I'd suggest you lie down. The storm's raging. Best to sleep through the night.
It may not be that simple. I'm too tired to sleep.
Yeah, I know that paradox all too well. Can I help you somehow?
If we talk, maybe I'll finally fall asleep.
Naturally. Have anything specific in mind?
Yes, actually. I wasn't able to report it earlier, but I found fossils underground.
Fossils.
Based on my brief observations, they belong to lizard-like creatures.
Really? That means that something lived on this sterile rock. Please forgive the question, but are you sure?
Well, I didn't imagine them, did I? I don't know. It felt real.
Why don't I try to find some confirmation in the Alliance data? For now, let's talk about something else. Instead of getting ahead of ourselves. A more light-hearted subject, perhaps.
May I ask why you became an astronaut?
There are two answers to this question. An honest one and a personal lie. To give you the clearest picture of the truth, I'd have to tell you both.
I'm all ears.
As cadets, we participated in a series of meetings. HQ organized them to encourage potential recruits. We all said the same thing, just a little different. We all wanted to push the boundaries of human potential, discover what is undiscovered. Remembering childhood memories when we first heard about the brave forces of the Commonwealth. Sometimes these speeches were already being prepared during the training, if you understand what I mean. Every astronaut wished to explore space. They had to wish that. But my reason, an honest reason, not a nice-sounding memory that never happened, I've never been able to find my place. So I came to the conclusion that I would not find it anywhere except out here, in space. Although I never dreamed of exploring. Such lofty ideas as expanding human limits were of little interest to me. It was among my crew that I...
Все. Снова.
Not good. Let's get a break.
Wait. Astrogator, can you explain to me what I'm hearing right now?
This is a recording from the rover. The Alliance has apparently broken the encryption of our radio channel.
Oh, bollocks. So what do we do?
We need to change the frequency and encryption key.
What's the point? As soon as you give me a new channel, they will overhear us and change it as well.
Just look at the probe's brain.
Bally? What's with...
All you have to do is watch it closely. I'm switching now. Waiting for you to join.
Oh, I see. The new frequency is... Okay, the channel is active. Now the encryption key. The first 3 digits of the cipher are...
Три, 2, 7.
The next is...
2, 1, 4. 2, 1.
Yes, sir.
I'm here.
Слышу.
Well done. That should buy us some time.
So, how should we continue?
Don't you need more time to rest?
I do. But there's no way I'm going to sleep now. Besides, nothing's stopping me anymore. The storm has subsided.
All right. Let's not risk evacuating directly from the city. Should be safer outside its perimeter. I took the liberty of looking through the photos of the nearby area. Everything north and east of your location looks relatively safe.
So, should I go back to the ship?
That's an odd question. Of course you should come back. Now even more than ever. Very concerned for your safety, Doctor.
No need to be. I'm fine.
Покиньте город. На этом можно закончить сегодня. Уже достаточно много пошли. Уже стримим, уже третий час стримим.